Swerve up on that scene. Hop out engine looking clean.
Alright, what's up guys? Poison here. We're back. Is my phone charging? Yes, it is. There we go. Sorry, wireless chargers are kind of weird because, you know, when you have a cable and you plug it in, you know it's charging. When it's a wireless charger, you can't really tell. So, let's talk about the main subject I was getting to first, which is relationships. And then I'll talk about more personal, like, type stuff with my relationship. You know, last video I ended it talking about, my girlfriend's coworker, how she's trying to find someone, but hasn't found someone yet. You know, everyone will eventually find love. That's true. Eventually, you will find someone you love that loves you back, you know? There's no point in thinking like, oh, you're never going to be loved, because that's not true. You will find someone. There's a lot of good people out there, and I'm putting this out there for, like, the younger viewers, too, because I don't know what age group my YouTube channel is. Unfortunately, my YouTube doesn't really tell me, like, oh, your viewers are between X and X, you know? They just tell me, like, yeah, they usually tell me, but let's be honest. A lot of people don't really put their real age out there, so I can't really tell unless I get confirmation. And I know I got a few younger viewers out from, like, few texts and a few that have messaged me and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Like, okay, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm the best influence, but the thing is, like, you know, I'm just real. I don't put on a persona here on YouTube. If you were to meet me in real life and you know me from YouTube, you would see it's like, oh, fuck, he really is the same person. He swears just as much in real life, too. You know, like, my YouTube persona isn't there because I don't have a YouTube persona. The way you see me here is the way you would meet me in real life. It's the exact same. And, you know, like, I just talk real, you know? I'm not gonna fucking fake it or lie to you guys or anything. I'm just gonna keep it real. Because what's the point of lying, you know? But there's a lot of people I see who are trying to get into relationships who are having a terrible or tough time. But it's like, you know, eventually I know these people are gonna, you know, find a good relationship. Like I'm saying, Mackenzie's coworker, I've met her. She's not a terrible person. She's, you know, would I personally date her? No. Just to be honest, because, like, one, there's nothing there for me and her, you know? And that's a big point. You have to make sure you guys are, like, you guys have, like, some sort of connection. But, you know, she's a good girl. I can imagine she could find someone. Karina, she's trying to get in a relationship. And she's a good person too, but, you know, it's just she's having a little bit of a tough time. Another one of my good friends, actually, me and him talk quite a bit, actually, out of all my other friends. You know, it's funny how, like, friends replace friends in a sense, but me and him just speak so often, and, you know, we've talked about relationships before, and I'm like, dude, you're such a good person. I know you could find someone. I know you will find someone, you know, it's gonna take some time. And, like, the point I'm bringing here is, like, another thing is to talk about Karina, because she's still in school. Honestly, I would not take any school relationship serious at all. Like, okay, yes, take it seriously, but it's like, I'm sorry, on a real level, most school relationships do not last. It's very rare if they do. You know, I got a few friends who are in relationships from school that are still together, but then I know a lot who aren't. You know, take my ex, for instance, or take my girlfriend, for instance. Her ex and her were together for, quote-unquote, 6 years. From what she told me, she was realistically only with him for 4 years and didn't want to leave him because she didn't want to be alone. But, you know, they hooked up in high school, and it was just not really, you know, it didn't really work out for them. And I'm not going to say we're going to last long because I don't know. Anything could randomly happen, you know? Like, and not saying, like, we lose love, because I highly doubt that. I love her so much. She loves me so much. And that's why it brings me into this next subject. Wow, that's a perfect segue. But I've told her, realistically, that I would never leave her. The only reason I would ever leave my girlfriend is if she cheated on me. But then, once again, I know her. I know who she is. That's not her at all. She's not the cheating type. So, realistically, I would never leave her, you know? Because we talk about a lot of shit, and I'm not going to, you know, air it out too much because I'd be airing myself out too. But it's like, you know, we talk a lot and then we have a lot in common, and that's kind of like, oh, fuck. You know, and it makes me happy to think about, like, what else could happen in the future. So it's like, dude, why? I would never want to leave her for someone, you know? I would never want this to end. Oh, fuck, I raised the difficulty. Oops. Sorry, I thought I heard talking at the front door. What the fuck? That's strange as fuck. You know, I would never leave her because there's no point to, you know? The love we have, it's kind of unique. I'm not going to say, like, oh, no other relationship could be like us, because that's stupid. And anyone else could be like us, but it's like, our relationship, how natural it is, how, like, we don't try, you know? Like, we will have our moments of being romantic or we'll try doing stuff, but it's like, honestly, our love, we don't try it. It just comes naturally. It's perfect, and that's beautiful, you know? Oh, fuck, that bitch sniped me? She fucking took out hella health. That hoe fucked me up. Yeah, you know, it's just like our love is so natural, and that's the best part. That's what I love about our relationship. It's like I'm saying, we don't try to do anything. We don't try to be romantic. Like, we do have our moments where we do try to be romantic. Don't get that fucked up or misconstrued. But yeah, it's like our love is just so natural, just the way we are. And that's beautiful. Why would I want to fuck it up with someone who might not be the same, you know? And a lot of the things we talked about, we've had quite a few similar experiences in our life. But fucking, you know, like, me and her, like I've said before, or actually I don't even want to talk about it. We'll talk about it in the next video, but it's just like, you know, I actually do want to dedicate a full video and then probably make a video with her, but, you know, our love is just so natural, there's no point in fucking it up. And like I'm saying, you will eventually find someone, everyone will eventually find someone like this, that you guys share the same, you know, type of love. And trust me, that's the best, because we're not trying to make this last. Like, okay, that's a bad way of saying it. We are trying to make it last, but at the way we're going through it right now, that if it stays the way we are, oh, it will last. That's not a fucking, there's no question about it. If we stay the way we are right now, you know, and communication is a huge part of that too. Our communication with each other is the best. That's why we love each other so much. It's because we're constantly communicating. We're like, hey, you know, we talk about shit that has us bothered. Bitch, where the fuck are you? You're starting to piss me the fuck off. Sorry, I'm like trying to be super real with this, but fucking I can't. You fucking whore. Honestly, if me and her stay the way we're going, this relationship is gonna last a long time, and that there's no question about it. That's beautiful, you know, and that's how you want it to be too. You don't want to have to be like forcing it. Honestly, forced love, that's not right. That's not right at all. Let's just be honest. Like, if you have to force your love, or you have to force yourself to love someone, dude, that's not a real relationship. What's the point of even being together at that point? If it's not natural, I honestly see no point. And we've even agreed, it's like, if at any point, you know, we feel this isn't gonna work, we have to tell the other one. We cannot stay, you know, we can't, you know, force it, you know. And I've told her too, I'm like, look, honestly, if we ever get to the point where we're not in love and, you know, we want to move on, we should just break it to the other one, you know. It's like, we should never take it to the point of us cheating. Like I said, I would never cheat on her and she would never cheat on me, but it's like, you know, if we ever get to the point where this love isn't right, we've agreed, okay, we're just gonna end it. Because yes, ending it like that's gonna hurt, and ending it like that is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot for both of us. But it's like, what would hurt more? Realistically, think about this question. What would hurt more? For you to just end your love because one of you isn't happy? Or would it hurt more that the other person isn't happy and they cheat on you and you soon discover it? Because let's be honest, eventually you're going to be discovered. Every cheater is eventually discovered. Let's just be completely honest. It's true. Eventually they're going to get caught. What would hurt more? Just being told, you know what? I don't think this is working out. We should move on, you know? Or you discovering that you're being cheated on. I personally think I would be way more hurt if I was cheated on. Honestly, yeah. If me and her broke up, I would be devastated. It would suck. Yeah, we've only been dating for 4 months, but still, like, the shit we've done together, how fun we've had, yeah, it would hurt if we broke up. But honestly, it would hurt me way more for her to be like, you know what? I'm sorry. I cheated on you with so-and-so. That's just the way I look at it. So, you know, tomorrow's video, Friday, a week from now, technically, I want to talk about our relationship. I think I've already talked about it before, but I just like talking about it because it really makes me think, and I think about it a lot. So guys, I will see you next time. Have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.